Commissioner, it's good to see you again this evening. You left us for for a few days, and I was wondering where you were, but it's good to be back in Lokoja. Let's talk Ministry of Works under your leadership as the Commissioner in charge. But before we get to that, maybe a little bit of politics. Governor Dodo, when he came in on board, there were a few controversies surrounding his ascension as the governor of the state, being the success of the former governor Yahaya Bello. But how would you describe him as the governor of the state now?
Thank you so much, Mr. Nelson from TVC. We give glory to Almighty Allah. That's so far so good. His Excellency Alhaji Ahmad Usman Ododo, FCA, is a man of prudence. He's a dynamic governor and also people's governor.
There has been a lot of works under you. I mean, when we went around the state from the west, the central, and the east of Kogi, we saw too many works, that you have done. Talk to us about the policy and the heartbeat of Governor Dodo in constructing those roads and putting Kogi State on the national map. Talk to us about that.
Thank you so much for this sensitive question. His Excellency Alhaji Ahmad Usman Ododo, FCA, is a very watchful governor. He is an accountant and auditor by profession, and is someone that value for money. Therefore, in every kobo being recovered from taxpayers, he will ensure that it works for the humanity. And based on this, we give glory to God that the mandate he gives to us is implementing. That is why you can see what we are doing in central, the eastern, and the western part of the state. We are doing it carefully without any problem or without any hinges.
Some of those roads we saw, some of them are either, for instance, you said that one of his plans is to ensure that there are at least 10 kilometers of road in each local government, and we saw a number of them. Talk to us about, again, you are an engineer who have insight in this. Talk to us about the quality of road construction that you have undertaken so far.
There is no doubt about it. Being a professional engineer, our aim of objective is to make sure contractor works with compliance. What are these compliances? Is to make sure what we as a client give to the contractor to work upon, they oblige it. Unlike we have a specification in road construction that entails the drains, including curbs, bridges, stone pitching, and others that are too numerous to highlight it here. And on a weekly basis, I, as a honorable commissioner, usually visit the site to see whether the contractor are in line with the standard specification that we have agreed upon. And this is the reason why the contractor cannot misbehave. And as a professional engineer who is in charge of the Ministry of Works, I don't compromise my professionalism. I don't compromise my integrity, because trust has been upheld upon me by the chief servant of the state, which is His Excellency Alhaji Ahmad Usman Ododo, to make sure the evidence of democracy under his leadership is being delivered to the humanity. So I will not allow that, to deter by any contractors.
Apart from road construction within the local government, some of what we also saw were within the tertiary institutes, for instance, at Confluence University, at COSTECH, and so on and forth. Talk to us about, why the governor needed to do that to enhance, might I say, easy access to, students using these campuses. Some of those roads we went and we visited. Talk to us a little bit about them.
Thank you so much. In all our universities, as you already know or aware, this is a government of consolidation and continuity. His Excellency, the Supreme Leader of Bodan Kogi, who doubles as immediate past governor of this state, started the initiative. And where he stopped, there is where His Excellency is consolidating from. What is the priority of the state government is to provide a very citadel education for all our students. Therefore, we are providing all what it takes to make sure to have a standard education. For instance, road is one of the social amenities they need in terms of learning. Like if you created or if you constructed just a building without paying accessibility for students to have access to that, a building for them to learn, how can they meet up with their studies? Therefore, a mandate has been upheld on us to make sure we give a standard road. Not only a standard road with solar-enabled solar street light, so that they can have their comfort at all time that they needed to study.
Indeed, Commissioner. But let's also talk about the importance of some of these roads. Kogi State is, I just spoke to the Commissioner for Agriculture. Food, as in where, is a place where a lot of food come out. And for instance, in Basan local government, where we visited this morning, this particular road, I can't remember the name now, residents there were talking about the importance of that road commercial-wise. So, speak to the importance of some of the roads that you have constructed that is aiding movement of goods and services from one place to another.
Thank you so much once again. As you know, Kogi is giant of Nigeria. As you know, Kogi is giant of Nigeria. Likewise, Nigeria is a giant of Africa. Without Kogi, there is no Nigeria. Why? Because it bordered with 10 states, including FCT. Therefore, to improve social-economic value of the humanity, we need accessibility. Unlike Ogumashiria Road in Basa local government that you just visited today, is 16 kilometers of road. Ever before now, there was no accessibility on that place. The people that lives in Odein cannot go to Sharia, and we have good market in Sharia. With this, how can they add value to their fruit crops? His Excellency Alhaji Ahmad Usman Ododo visited the area, and he gave me a mandate on immediate construction of the road. As you speak, we are at laterite level on the road because it is a standard road. By the time we completed the road, by asphalting it, sustainability will last forever in that area. So His Excellency is a man of people that cares for the humanity, to make sure that they will not lack of accessibility to move out their farm products. As of today, if you go to that place, they usually offer prayers for the betterment of Excellency and for his protection. Why? Because he had brought down dividends of democracy by creating an accessibility within that vicinity of the local government.
In Kaba local government, I remember one of those days we went around. There's a particular road you took us to that's about 10 kilometers with 4 bridges along it. And you talked about that for years. Other governments had neglected that road until His Excellency came in on board. Could you highlight a little bit again?
Because
The,
it's not Kaba, it's
is what? Is it that?
Don't worry, I'll collect it.
Continue.
I'll correct